Name is Daniel Alvarado. I will be your sixth grade RSP teacher. Thank you for coming back to our digital back to school night 2020. Welcome, parents. So, this is just a little bit about me. Just wanted to let you know how I am a dog lover. I love going hiking with them. I love going and seeing amazing places that are here in California or other parts of the United States. I did go to Canoga Park High School. After that, I went to CSUN where I got my bachelor's, and then I went to the LAUSD intern program to get my teaching credential. Now, I want the routines for our students, your children, to be pretty much the same. So no matter if they're on their laptops or if we're all back in our classrooms finally, I want them to be able to have their materials out and ready to work at the beginning. Usually we do some type of um, warm up for our class. We will be working uh, on our multiplication tables and citing evidence from a reading. Classwork will usually involve either work that I have given them, or they will be working on work that their math and English teacher has given them. This will give them a perfect chance to ask questions, to see where they what they can do to um, make their work even better. And then, of course, it's cleanup time. Our time is very short, and I really appreciate all the students that have been engaged and asking questions about not only my assignments but the teacher's assignments as well. So, as far as homework and late work, um, I will always accept late work. I'll just take off 1 to 2 points depending on the circumstances. Um, we will be reinforcing the math and English concepts, um, and we will work to improve basic skills, knowing the multiplication table up to 12, adding and subtracting, regrouping, reading for comprehension, and improving writing skills. Um, Even though that everything is digital, we may not use these now, but we will use them later on when we're all back together. So it's good idea to have these glue sticks, coloring supplies, scissors, highlighters. Students need to be able to bring their pencils and pens, and I would suggest one folder for homework and classwork. If you would have one folder for every subject, I think that would keep everything a lot more organized. And of course, a desktop or laptop. I have found in the past that phones and iPads are very unreliable, or not that they're unreliable, but you need to be more patient with them. So if you have access to a laptop or a desktop, definitely use those. As far as the classroom and absence procedures, um, it's for the classroom. It's encouraged that everybody have their own notebook with their calendars, so that way they can write down what's happening. Schoology will have homework posted. That's for all their math, English, and my class, science, history. Um, the daily agendas and objectives will be posted on Schoology as well. While participating in the virtual classroom, students are expected to behave in a manner that is conducive to learning. So it's the same as if we were in class physically or if we're in digital. We want to treat every setting as a classroom setting. As far as absences, um, the student needs to ask for missing work before or after the class. Um, Usually there's like a few minutes before and after. I'm more than happy to stay back um, and help out any student that's having trouble. Students can receive an extension for homework missed during an absence, and work will not be excused when student is absent. So they do need to get their work in. Schoology is our main method of communications. It's for grades. It's for emails. It's for knowing what the homework is. So what you can do to support your child would be to check homework assignments for each class, up to date grades for every class, and set up to be informed if your child is missing an assignment or has a project due. There is a notification um, feature for when teachers post things or they mark things as missing, so that way you get a quick email or even a text message um, to keep you up to date on your child. And if you ever want to contact me, my email address is dfa4180@lausd.net. My conference period is period 5, and I hope this has answered some of your questions. If not, please feel free to give me an email. All right. Thank you very